Okay. So that you were in Herling, Holland, and it was a cold place because it only had the roof?
Yeah, we didn't, and there was some old brick there, and some of the guys built a kind of little rooms that they worked in.
Oh, okay.
To stop the wind, so it was open on the
Oh,
one
okay.
side and the top, but then some of the guys made a homemade heater.
Well, how'd they make that?
They had an oil drum and put a pipe in it and then a can of used oil up above it
Oh, yeah.
with the tube on it, and adjusted that with a valve so that it would just drip down on some iron and hot iron, and it would really heat.
Oh, my goodness.
Kind
That's
of a
pretty ingenious.
simple thing, but
Yeah.
they had a couple of them there. But it was so cold you couldn't keep your hands warm.
I would think trying with those tools, it would be hard.
Yeah,
So at that place, you're fixing what? Mostly trucks and
yeah,
Jeeps?
trucks.
And
We worked a lot of trucks there. You know,
so what were the brands of the trucks most of the time?
most of them were GMC.
GMC,
Yeah,
yeah.
6x. We
Okay.
had quite a few Jeeps and then some Dodge.
Wow.
Tom Dobbs worked on.
Okay.
That's where we first started finding out the Dodge ton job. It was just a four-wheel drive deal. Plus they had the same size master seal cylinder for the brakes as the half-ton had.
So the Dodge, you got to repeat it because the chimes were going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Dodge ton truck had a master cylinder the same size as on the half-ton pickup.
Huh.
The-
For the brakes?
Yeah, but you had a big long stroke on the pedal. So you had a lot of leverage on that little cylinder.
Huh.
Well, a little while you'd poke the cylinder right through itself. And it didn't have any brake.
Yeah. So that was a big one then. That came a lot.
That was a Dodge, it wasn't real big of a ton job.
Ton job.
We got a few of them in, and
Yeah.
pretty every one of them would have to fix the brakes on the thing.
Now, you mentioned one time that there was some strafing. That may have been back in France.
Yeah,
Who were the guys in the other? Tell that you and your partner had built something.
we dug our foxhole, and there was some ties that the French had in the woods there, and we put them over a foxhole. And we must have had a piece of canvas, I don't remember that, but we didn't get any water in our foxhole. But the ones that about 10 feet from us to the side, they dug their foxhole and they just had it wide enough so they could just stand up in it. And probably 5 feet deep or so.
Yeah.
And we got a downpouring rain. And there's probably 4 or 5 inches of water and mud in their foxhole.
Yeah.
We heard this German plane coming. And the old gunman going pong, pong, pong. And he's getting closer and we all dove in them foxholes.
Yeah.
But one of these guys dove in first and lit on his stomach. The other guy dove right in on top of him, drove him right down in the mud. Pretty soon he hollered, "Get off of me!" He said, "Get your head down." He came out there mud from one end to the other.
And did the plane actually shoot near you?
He didn't hit any of us. He cut a couple of brush off up
above
on the trees because it was right in the thick woods there.
Oh, okay.
But he just. But they was.
Remember the names of the two guys there?
One of them was Bill Stadler,
Okay.
and the other one was his buddy. They was. I can't think of his name.
That's.
But they both of them was dove down in that muddy old hole.
Were they big guys?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
both of them was big. These over 200 pounds.
Oh.
And, big men. And one of them lit right on top of the other one.
Who was the guy with you and that dug your foxhole with you?
His name was Cook.
Cook.
Yeah. He's the one. He's supposed to be an assistant driver, but he didn't have any driver's license, so he didn't let him drive.
So he was your assistant driver, but he couldn't drive.
No,
Yeah.
they wouldn't let him drive.
So you had to drive all the way, huh?
Yeah, so when we left St. Dogmell's, I drove from 12 o'clock to around 6 o'clock the next night.
Wow.
There, just steady on that half track. And I was pretty well bushed.
That's about 18 hours, isn't it?
Yeah.
How fast would a half track go?
Well, we probably, it seems if we tried to average 35 mile an hour.
Okay.
And that was pushing the big tank.
I bet it was, yeah, that's why they burned them out.
Yeah. They shouldn't have been running over 20 at the most.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
a short ways at the time.
Right.
Because they was pushing them pretty hard.
So they were in a rush to get them over there, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, we were supposed to be there at
Yeah.
a certain time. And
Wow. So from, what else, do you remember any stories about it being in that area? One you told me where the guy was taking a shower across the way.
Oh, yeah, when it was up there in, right close to, in Holland, close to Germany.
Yeah.
There was, across from the street from us, there was a coal mine. And the French was running a coal mine. And of course, most of the old people left, the rest of them, they'd all had them in the army. And we could go over there and take showers, good hot shower there. And we had soap and they didn't have soap, all they had was sand to wash with.
Oh,
So
boy.
we'd leave a piece of soap over there, boy, they thought that was something.
Yeah.
But this one guy, he must have been on guard or something, he was a staff sergeant. And a little short guy. And he went over there in the daytime, and most of us was working, but somehow we'd come back to the old glass house where we stayed on.
Why'd you call it a glass house? Is it?
Well, they used to store glass in it.
Oh, like a glass factory?
Yeah, it must have been right close there.
Okay.
And he was over there taking a shower, and the Germans threw some stuff back and hit one of the steam pipes
Oh, boy.
on that mine. It was just a whistling and singing. And I remember looking out, and here come this little guy with his shoes and his pants and his hand. He was just a flagging across there as hard as he could fly.
Wasn't his name Hamburg or something like that?
Hamburg, yeah.
Hamburg, yeah.
Yeah,
So that was that in Holland there.
yeah, right just before we went into Germany.
Now you said there was another place where it came at a corner and there was a shop that had a glass.
Well, yeah, that was at the same place. We
Same
was
place
there.
at Herling, yeah.
Yeah, and there was two streets come to a V and went on to one street like that.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a shop right in this V here. They didn't have nothing to sell when we was there. It was empty.
Yeah.
But there's a showcase with oval glass, like they show bakery or stuff or something like that. And the Germans hit a railroad track down in this little town. A little piece of that track, about 6 inches long, you come up through there and lit right in that show window. Looked just like you laid it in there, a piece of railroad track.
It went right through the glass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just laid right there, just like you laid it in there.
That's amazing.
A piece of railroad track.
Yeah. Now, did they? This would have been maybe in December of '44. It was in the winter, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in the winter time.
Yeah. So when the battle of the Bulge starts, you're not in a very safe place there, are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You were?
Yeah. Yeah, it was right in there.
Oh, you were in
that area.
In that area.
Yeah. Yeah.
So did you ever see? I mean, you probably had planes going over, not during the.
Not too much because it's too foggy.
Too foggy, yeah.
We couldn't get our Air Force out. Yeah.
They came close, though. You said to.
Yeah. I don't know just how close they was to us, but we only had one bridge to get out on there.
Okay.
But they come within a half a mile of Liège.
Yeah.
Well, you can see it.
It's right here. Yeah, Liège.
And that was one of our biggest gas storage places in the whole area.
Oh, wow.
And that's what they liked, to run out of gas.
And that's where you saw the picture of the tank on the
Yeah,
side.
Yeah,
He ran out of gas about a half
Yeah,
mile away
yeah.
from Liège. Wow. And you said the other day that they, one of the trucks you had was equipped with a 50 caliber,
yeah, yeah.
but not so much to defend you, but to,
Well, it could have been if we needed it.
yeah,
But where we was there, we had some gas stored there and a lot of antifreeze.
oh, okay,
Because electric come into the radiator shot
Yeah.
and we'd have to replace the antifreeze.
Right.
And oil and everything, so we had them in the outside in the stack. And when the Battle of Bulge was on, they had this, I think they assigned 2 guys, if I remember right, to that gun.
Huh.
And it was trained right on that pile of gas and antifreeze and stuff. And if they got anywhere near close, they was supposed to shoot holes through them bucket or them
yeah.
tin cans and gas
Wow.
can. And,
That would have been quite an explosion
yeah.
if they hit that. So.